There is no one else in this entire office that I could possibly ask to share such a horrible job. You're the lowest on the totem pole here, Alva. The lowest. Do you realize that? Every other secretary who's been here has been here longer than you, Alva. Everyone. And even if there was someone here who was here just one day longer than you, I still wouldn't ask that person to partake in such a miserable job as long as you are around. That's right, Alva. It's a horrible, horrible job. Sifting through contract after old contract. I couldn't think of a more horrible job if I wanted to. And you have to do it. You have to, or I'll fire you. Do you understand?
So yeah, I'm gonna be coming out with my own brand soon, yo. I'm gonna be dropping my own brand of fucking computers. Yo, check this out. I'm gonna be selling these bad boys right here pretty soon. Now, this ain't the real. Oh, I can't use this one. That prototype don't work. But give me a second here. I'm pretty sure I can find the prototype. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna be launching my own line of computers. Hear what they're gonna look like. I want you all to see for yourself. This is gonna be my line of computers. They all gonna have one function. You know, you post them up around your house. Each one does one thing. Like that one opens a secret door, you know, say you want a secret door in your house. Here you go. Computer on your wall, you got a secret door. Boom. Pop out keyboard. Boom. You can answer, put in your password. Boom. You get yourself, open up that secret door that your robot's covering. Boom. Just like that. And you can, you know, crank that shit to the bank. Right there. That's what I'm talking about. See, I'm going to be launching my own line of computers. And hold up, what's that? We got a sponsor coming from Mountain Dew. Capcom dropping in a sponsor for Mountain Dew right now. Mountain Dew, do the fucking do. I don't even think they use that slogan no more, but I'm still saying it. That's an old one, I think, but I can't remember if they used to say that or not. But aside from that, oh wait a minute, hold up, Capcom coming in one more time. Hold up. I forgot about the Doritos. I got Doritos. Remember, Doritos and Coca-Cola. Since they say Nuka-Cola, they reminded me to smack a Coca-Cola sticker over this so that we could advertise. And don't forget Capcom, whatever the fuck, something Ultimate Teams Smash Hammer thing. You know, that's going on too. Whatever the fuck it's called. Shit show. So yeah. You know, there you go. Advertisements for your fucking AAA games. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Hey, now back to what I was doing. What I wanted to talk about today, and, you know, I actually wanted to take a moment and not completely shit on 76, you know? I kind of feel like at this point, the only thing that can be said is anything new, you know?
Morning. What is it, outsider? How many? What kind of fool doesn't keep...
Somebody who doesn't blow things up constantly. I wish it wouldn't show me people unless I had stuff for them. The only thing I can do now at this point is try to... Yeah, try to fix their damn thing. Oh wait, no. God damn it, controller. God damn it, controller. Okay, D-pad. Gotta use the D-pad. Like fucking hell. Getting all these fucking copyright claims of fucking corporations trying to make money off my videos. Meanwhile, my ass is like... buying games over a new controller. Didn't get a new one when the Xbox One controller broke. Nope. Still haven't gotten a new one when the fucking 360s started breaking. I'm gonna need to eventually, though. I need to find the fucking spare parts. Let's go do that. That's what I need to do. Alright, before anyone asks anything, yeah, I'm playing with God mode on. This is actually my third replay through since I've come back to the game. So I didn't feel like making all of the bad choices. You know? I mean, like my first replay through. I haven't really done everything, I'd say, but I at least did the whole Mr. House, blah blah blah, you know. Now I'm evil. That's my whole thing now. Or semi-evil. I've been like following the story, but it's like also making me do good things, it seems, so I'm not like fully getting a chance. What the fuck? You know, that's why they don't have vehicles in the game, because if you move at speeds like this, shit like that happens with this engine. You know? And the sad part is, it's like... You see any glitches from 76, feel free to point it out. But that's not what I want to talk about. I actually want to talk about what could fix that game. And you might be asking, well, why in the fucking hell do you give a shit? Huh? All you do is shit on things and say how shitty they are and, you know, toxic YouTuber. That's what it is, you know, but aside from that, that's kind of my main thing. I feel like no matter what I say at this point, it's probably already been said, you know? Damn it, YouTube. I forgot. At some point, I lost my clothes. Not needing any clothes. Oh my god, I can't even fucking use the D-pad when the controller's going apeshit. Oh shit, I actually lost the fucking outfit I was wearing too. I'm gonna have to kill another fucking stripper, great. I hate that about this. Why not just wear Benny's suit? You know what? That works. Go around in Benny's suit. They did not adjust it for a female character at all now, did they? Other than, look, the shoulders are gonna look the same. It's got shoulder pads. Just give it a chest. Yeah, I don't like how that looks. I'd rather just wear that. Whatever. Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter what I'm wearing. And if you're asking why I'm saying this, well, mostly because I got the game on sale. Jesus Christ. I got the game on sale, number one. Number two, I mean, it's practically Fallout 4 with restrictions on modding. So, you know, if you want to know my opinion on how to fix your fucking game, Bethesda, make it single player. That's step one. Step one is make it single player, or allow private fucking lobbies, so, you know, you and your friend can play together, and you can use that old school VAT system that everybody fucking loves in this game like I'm using right now. It's actually one of the biggest reasons why I'm doing a God playthrough is because I personally wanted to use VATs for everything. And, you know, if you level up properly, you somewhat can, but you can't to the extent I'm gonna do it. Oh man, I followed that buckshot so off. But, yeah, private lobbies or single player lobbies. Or better yet, you know, why don't the modders just do that? Why don't you guys, like, fucking give us single player? If anybody out there in the modding community can make the game so it's single player. Wow. Okay. Wow, my character just, like, die. What the fuck? Why am I so fast now? My character's speeding up on them fucking VATS kills. Jesus Christ. Oh man. But yeah, single player servers, if not single player, servers where it's just you and your friends. If you can convince somebody to play the game, I can't. Not even if they could, like, figure out, like, I have people telling me they wouldn't even accept the game as a gift, so, you know. Like, if somebody gave it to them as Christmas, they'd probably attempt to sell it, and not play it whatsoever, but, what can you do at this point? Yeah. So, single player lobbies would be great. That way modders could fix your game like they did with Fallout 4. Modding access, you know, allow the modders to do their fucking thing, Bethesda. At this point, it's honestly, you know, it's probably better off that they fix your game for you. I mean, you stole the ultra-wide support correction that the modders did, if I'm... You guys didn't even bother with making an ultra-wide support. It doesn't matter, I'm not here to talk about the negative. We already know. Yeah. So, aside from that, modders, having mods in the game, being able to mod your game and not have to rely on purchasing stuff that was originally free inside of Fallout 4, like the tattoos and whatnot, you know? Because that's really not cool. That's a huge turn-off. That's like the big thing that made me not want to go to the Atom Shop ever again. And just pretend like you guys didn't fucking do that, because I was still willing to, like, give it a pass, because that's so irritating. I hate these things. Yeah, you come to accept the fact that every fucking game, even Bethesda, is trying to get a live service. Every fucking shareholder out there in the gaming industry wants to fucking make money. And they don't give a fuck what franchise they destroy. You know? That's the biggest problem. Okay. Let's see how effective these are. I don't know which ones are my more effective rounds, but we'll find out, I guess. God, I miss when you could use weapons in water. I think you can in Oblivion. I think that was like the last game they had that allows you to. That's just sad on its own. Oh man, it was so much fun running into Deathclaw Alley again, or wherever that location is. I can't even remember what that place was. I got a glimpse of it before a horde of them swarmed me, and it was over. I think I got to kill one. But I forgot about that shit. That was fun. Also, West Side. New Vegas West Side. I've never been to West Side before, so finding that for the first time was pretty fucking awesome, you know? Like, coming back to Fallout New Vegas, I gotta say that there's a lot of fucking things I'm noticing that I missed years ago when I played this game, to the point of, like, what else am I gonna do, you know? But now it's
Morning.
like, oh, whoa. Wait a minute, aren't you the person from the,
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
Oh, no, you're not. That's just the armor. I want your armor. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little cheaty. I don't feel like making more of a nuisance to the NCR than I already am. I'm a pretty big nuisance to them, but they currently like me. Yeah. Correct my mistakes. Yeah, my game is somewhat modded. Some of my mods from back in the day never uninstalled. So yeah, that's a thing. God damn it, that sucks. Do they have, like, this armor with non-NCR blah blah? Or can I, like, disguise myself as a member of the NCR? Haha, haha. I think I'll use this to get into what's it called. That's how I'll trick those people. I wish that I could find this fit without it being NCR. I mean, I don't know. I wish that Fallout New Vegas actually had enough care and attention put into it so that it didn't turn out to be a complete pile of shit. If you're wondering why there's so much poppin', it's because I increased my movement speed a lot more than it should be. But I think I do plan to play Fallout 4 again at some point. It's more of a thing of, trying to think of it. Trying to think of a reason to give a shit about that game again. Yeah, well, I kinda wanna see if I can find some mods that bring Vegas stuff to it. I guess is the best way to put it. And any of it that I can find, I'm gonna go ahead and put forth to my game. And I'm guessing these things are gonna spit fire at me immediately. Okay, so I could probably... Yeah, VATS was never perfect. That's like the biggest problem with VATS. But this is a hell of a lot better than 76 VATS, I can say that much right now. Fallout 4 did have an improved version of it. Also, it causes loading to be a little bit of a pain in the ass. The game can also crash sometimes if I move too fast. I learned that from increasing the movement speed way too much. So, not to mention, I'm pretty sure those mods that are still there that should not be there are probably not making this game the most stable. That's the best way to put it, you know. Right, here we go. Now I can probably lie my way in here.
This is a restricted area. State your business. Your being here is a start, soldier. We aren't exactly overflowing with troopers here. But if you really want to help us, talk to the idiot with sunglasses in the back of the plant building. He's been trying to get this place running for months and hasn't made any forward progress. Later.
I actually just need this to get the shit I need and then I'm out of here. Oh, this
Hey,
is
man.
dip ass.
Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they? Ah, shit! Shit, man! I need this. Gotta pay the bills. And I'm addicted to a lot of different kinds of chems. I mean a lot.
You know, it's little stuff like this, man. Just the game giving you, you know, your chance to, do you want to bribe him for money, or you want to murder the motherfucker? I mean, when I go back to play Fallout 4, we're gonna have to see. Because there's just so many chances. Like, that's the thing, there are so many little details in this game when it comes to conversations, talking to people. NPCs make Fallout what it is. You know, and I feel like if you let modders do their thing, since the game's basically Fallout 4, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't take long for them to start bringing quests and NPCs, and if you gave people private servers, then you and your friend could have the same mods and play the same thing and enjoy the game, because hey, the community fixed it again, like Bethesda doesn't do. And apparently they're updating Fallout 4 again, so fuck me, when I try to play it, it's probably gonna attempt to update itself. Even when I use the fucking loader, it still does it, but luckily enough I have a backup of the EXE, I believe, so I can just replace it if it does update, and my mod should still run fine. Okay.
Aw, man. How am I supposed to buy chems now? Fine, here.
Oh yeah, Earth Defense Force 4.1. I wanted to do this video playing that because that was like one of my favorite games on the PS4. And it honestly had a great community on the PS4. On the PC, not so much. Every once in a while you'll find cool people that you can game with when it comes to that. If you try to go online, every now and then you'll find a cool person. But the majority of people that play that game will just kick you from their game, like, immediately. Like, it's not even funny. The second you join their game, they kick you.
Hello.
It's just like, are you fucking kidding me? Or you'll sit there and wait for them to finish their game, you know? Like, because what if they start it with nobody in their lobby, you get to sit in the lobby and wait for, like, the people to finish their game before you can actually join and play their game. But, aside from that, that little minor inconvenience, I tried to play this morning. You know, I was gonna do my video playing Earth Defense Force and actually show good gameplay and everything, so I didn't have to leave my review off with the game would be good if people didn't kick you constantly, even on normal. It's just like, do you want to play with your friend only? Is that what you're trying to do? Is that why it's only you two playing each fucking round? Why don't you just make a private lobby in that case, jackass? But hey, I don't fucking understand. It's people being fucking retarded as usual, you know? Can't really expect much from people nowadays. Even fucking Tumblr is fucking turned into a safe space, so, you know, what can you do? Aside from that, I mean, I could just keep shitting on everything the game industry's doing, but at this point it's kind of more of a thing of, what's the point? What's the fucking point? What's the point of me, like, mentioning a lot of this shit that's going on? Most of this stuff's already been reported on and whatnot. Do boomers not like the NCR? It'd be great for me to go there. Oh, wait a minute. If I do everything from the menu, I'm pretty sure it won't be enough. Wait. Yeah, I should be fine. Okay, good. Because I just invaded them. Oh, and it brought me right here. Awesome. It's even better than me having to walk all the way here. Now, what's amazing is the fact that requires repair of 65 or higher, and I only have 63. I just wish that they would implement private servers and all that, but instead they're focused on loot boxes. That's what they want to add to the game now, you know. They're focused on trying to fix all the controversies and bugs and glitches that their game is. I just wish that they would implement private servers and all that, but instead they're focused on loot boxes. That's what they want to add to the game now, you know. They're focused on trying to fix all the controversies and bugs and glitches that their game is, which they're barely even able to do. Sad. And add loot boxes. That's like, who the fuck at Bethesda said this is what we should do? Look, I understand that we're in a bad place right now. A lot of people are mad at us, and yeah, we're not looking great as a company. We've lost all the goodwill from our fans. Let's just let's go all in, add loot boxes, and milk the few people that still actually care about this game. Let's try to get as much money as we can out of the few people who still actually give a shit about this fucking game, you know? God damn it, I switched the jump button.
Hello, outsider.
Still not
Need
used to
something?
it.
Well, how about that? Turns out you aren't completely useless working with your hands. See ya.
Oh, wait, what? She's here. Him matter, he doesn't matter. Oh wait, is it because, what's her face is probably gonna send me on like one final fuck task to bring the thing from the lake? I mean, that is the most memorable thing from my fucking gameplay of this game. Like, that was one of my favorite things, is bringing the bomber up from the lake. But this is about to be like my third time now, bringing that bomber up from the lake since I've come back to the game. And I'm really starting to wish I just killed all of these people. You know, if you guys don't, like, turn over to Mr. House now.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child.
Well, I think I've done everything I can do to help.
I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full.
Oh, man.
The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
I don't give a shit. I'll at least give her that. So, you know, there's this chance that maybe I'll go back on my decision. A small chance, a smidget of chance. I'm laying off the boomers because, you know what? But, I mean, I was gonna say there's hope for fucking, 76, but there really isn't. With the loot boxes on the horizon, that's just, you know, just kind of completely gets rid of any hope that there might have been.
Target sight.
It's just completely gone. Alright, that was so much faster than raising the fucker from the boat. And, you know, it's mostly because I'm just tired of doing that, you know, and I might have done a bunch of shit to help them and whatnot, but it's mostly that to me. Wonder if Mr. House will give me a lecture. We'll find out soon.
Any progress with the boomers? There's more than one way to skin a cat, as the saying goes.
Oh.
Or went, that is. Cats being extinct. I don't promote political assassination as a first option, but it has a long and storied history. I'll consider the boomers neutralized. Your next assignment won't take you
Yeah, they're
far.
never gonna let
It concerns the
anybody inside
Omertas and their den of vice, Gomorrah. As the decisive encounter between the bull and the bear looms close, my concerns about the Omertas have grown. I've never expected loyalty, mind you. A reliably underhanded tribe is just as constant to deal with as one that always runs true. But that's just it. Lately, the Omerta's cooperative silence has been deafening. Not a single complaint. They're up to something.
I'll check into it.
The Omertas are fanatically loyal to each other. Still, among any group, one can find the occasional degenerate. Gomorrah's receptionist happens to be one. For years, she passed on whispers of what was taking place at the casino in exchange for payment. A few months ago, she clammed up. Odds are she's scared. But I've had no way of approaching her. Start with her.
Don't worry, Mr. House. I was bullied in high school. I know how to handle this.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna make mincemeat. I'm gonna cook your sorry ass. Sorry ass. Shit right there.
Well, thanks for watching. Got this. Didn't have much good to say. You know.
No!
That's some shit right there. I'm gonna clip your sorry ass. That's some shit right there. Sorry ass. That's some shit right there.
Oh no. It's just, yeah, I can understand why they'd hate me now. So, yeah, there's no coming back from that. That's the best way to put it. You don't just do something like this and then people are like, okay. I'll give you a second chance. That's the whole point of this one. If I gotta retreat to Kaisar's Legion, so be it. Oh, no, I don't. Nobody gives a shit outside of there. I don't think anyone knows what happened yet. Oh, man. Let's see how Mr. House reacts to that.
Take your best shot. Then we'll take ours.
I'd hoped to have you investigate the Omertas, but after the trouble you caused at Gomorrah, they won't let you in the front door. I'll see if I can make some progress with informants. You're useless in this matter.
Oh.
An opinion you expressed with supreme subtlety and finesse.
Yep.
Moving on.
Oh well, I guess I failed those quests a lot faster with that than... Yeah, wow. The game actually did punish me a pretty good amount for that. So yeah, I'm going to continue because I don't care. This is my whatever the hell happens playthrough. I have another save where I'm actually playing correctly. But... yeah. I mean, I don't think Fallout 76 is going to get fixed anytime soon, sadly. So, if you're one of them people still holding out hope, thinking maybe they're gonna fix it, maybe they're gonna fix it. I mean, if they do, it's gonna take a very long time. It's probably gonna take about the amount of time that it's gonna take for them to send you your canvas back, or longer. But the quickest solution and the easiest solution, that's like my thing here, would be just give people single player servers so they can play it with 1 or 2 friends or 4 friends, you know, or however many you can have in a party. You and your friends specifically, or you yourself, because griefing is a thing in that game, and I know you can report people, leave the server or whatever, but you know, I think I took a video of it. It's
You back at him.
Y'all are extremely dense.
No,
You do realize this won't work unless I hit you back, right?
Yeah, I know, but we're gonna get you eventually.
It's a battle of attrition.
We got days.
It's a battle of
I'm playing Fallout 76. You think I have anything better to do?
You think we're fun otherwise? You think we're doing this for fun?
Best way to explain it. You think we're it's literally how they put it. You think we're doing this for fun? I hope I recorded it. It was hilarious, but either way, you know, that's kind of what I would see me and my friend doing eventually. You know, after playing the game by myself. I feel like eventually I would just end up doing that with a friend or a group of people if I had enough of them. That's just me. You know, I mean, I don't know. I know you can get banned apparently for that, and it's retarded. It's online survival. Again, if you're gonna have that PvP, no PvP. That's how you do the servers. But I guess Bethesda wanted to like do it as cheaply as possible. Is what it seems like. You know, it's kind of a shame because I love Fallout, you know? It's not like I don't like Fallout. Like, I play the games. Fallout 4, you know, I'm harsh on Fallout 4 mainly because it's lacking, you know? After playing New Vegas, or if you grew up around the time where 3 was the game, you know? It's like, I remember when 3 came out and everybody was like, oh my god, Fallout 3, it's the best game ever. And then I finally played Fallout 3 and I was just like, oh my god, it's the best game ever. And then New Vegas came out and it was like, or like, more like, you know, blew all our fucking minds and completely changed the fucking game when it came to Fallout, you know? So, when Fallout 4 came around and was just so lackluster, hold your hand bullshit, you know, just like, I mean, the ending's bullshit, your choice is bullshit, and it's got a Mass Effect talking system. Keep it simple, stupid, as Bethesda likes to put it. Well, doing that got you where 76 got you, you know? You don't want to do that with your stories, man. You don't want to do that. You don't tell your writers, keep it simple, stupid. Like, I can only imagine where they've told their writers. It's getting into bashing on Bethesda. I didn't want to do that in this video, but I do have to say this. I can only imagine the writers at Bethesda, you know, any of them that were like trying to write some good shit or something, you know, anything, let's put it like that, anything other than like the crap that came with Fallout 4, that's the best way to put it. And then Bethesda being like, no, that's a little bit too complicated, man, and, you know, it's not, casuals aren't going to be able to do it, man. Think of the casuals, keep it simple, stupid. Are you stupid? Keep it simple. Remember, we're stupid, keep it simple, God damn it. Okay, that's enough, I'll stop. Yeah, let me end off there. I guess that's like the best I can give Fallout New Vegas, because I didn't want to just shit on it like everyone else is doing. Literally every video I see of Fallout New Vegas now is just people shitting on it, and I enjoy some of them, don't get me wrong. I enjoy the new stuff, you know, but I don't need like 50 billion people telling me what's happening, you know. We already know. We understand it gets a lot of views, guys. Like, god fucking damn it. I've made sure people cover it, and then every other YouTuber and their mom hops on it and starts covering it. It's just like, Jesus fucking Christ, YouTube, stop suggesting all these people telling me the same shit. Like, please. That's why I didn't want to tell you the same shit here. I just wanted to throw my 2 cents on what I believe could fix the game. I'm not even gonna say fix any of the bugs and glitches and any of that. I'm not even telling Bethesda to do that much, you know, because I don't expect that from them. I haven't expected it from them since Fallout 3, because, you know, you run into some of the same bugs and glitches in 3 in New Vegas, and you run into the same bugs and glitches from New Vegas in 3 and 4, and you run into the same bugs and glitches from 3, New Vegas, and 4 in 76. And they're going to use the same engine. And, you know, you run into some of those glitches in Skyrim as well. I'm not sure. You know, Oblivion has its bugs and glitches, but I'm not sure. I honestly feel like Oblivion might have been done. No, I don't think it was. Oh wait, was it called Gabriel at the time? That might be what's throwing me off, because they changed it to the creation engine, and it used to be called the Gabriel. And at one time, I believe that was a different engine. So, you know, I found out that it is the same thing. But it's mostly because I really don't care, you know. My main thing is the game good? Okay, that's all I care about. I don't really care about it. And I used to never care about Bethesda's engine. You know, there was always a good story. There was always something to do. There were always choices to make, and places to be, and things to see. And now, there's just things to see. You know? You don't really need to be anywhere. And if you do, it's mostly to, like, find a cup or a fucking bottle, or to clean up after somebody who died because their final wish was to have, like, a fucking clean fucking house or some shit. You know, it's just, like, stupid shit. It's waste of fucking time bullshit. Like, god fucking damn, dude. I didn't want to turn to that. Let's stop talking about it. Yeah, I just wanted to... I want private servers. I want to be able to at least mod my game, you know. That'd be the thing. I guarantee you, if they gave us modding, the modders would fix most of this bullshit with the fucking game, and Bethesda wouldn't be having to think about free-to-play or, you know, shutting down the game, because this is literally my only other options when it comes to this game. And I'd be pissed too, even though I got the game, like, $5 more than half. I'd be pretty pissed if they fucking went free-to-play too. You know, even though I got it for like $25. Like, I'm pissed, I don't blame you, but at the same time, it's like the only other two options I can see outside of mods and private servers is shutting the game down. It's literally, now at this point, it's just making the company look worse and worse and worse and worse. It's the only way to explain it. It's doing nothing for Bethesda but making them look bad at this point. It keeps making their name worse than it was, you know. It's really just tarnishing their company. It's destroying all the goodwill. But for some reason, they feel like moving forward with loot boxes. That just blows my fucking mind. Like, what shareholder at Bethesda, or ZeniMax, I'm sorry, what shareholder at ZeniMax is like, I understand I'm destroying Bethesda's name, and Todd Howard, you probably look like a complete dumbass now, and a lying sack of shit, and everyone probably hates you because you're the new No Man's Sky guy, or Peter Molyneux, you know, but I don't fucking care. I want my fucking loot boxes in that game so I can milk that fucking little fan base that we got. I'm not making enough fucking money right now from that microtransaction store. You guys literally didn't put enough in there. Oh, but you didn't give us enough time. I don't fucking care about time. I want my fucking money. I guarantee that's probably what's happening with Bethesda and some shareholder. You know, I have a huge feeling that that's probably what's really going on right now. You know, to think that Bethesda could just fall so goddamn far. I mean, that's the only other explanation. This is the only defense I can come to Bethesda with, because, you know, normally I don't want to defend things and everything. Normally I don't want to. I'm usually on the other side, attacking. I'm usually the negative. But it's like, I play New Vegas, and I'm just like, these guys have made such great fucking games. Like, what? Why? Who the fuck made these decisions outside of, like, a shareholder or some rich asshole, some old-ass, white, rich asshole? And this has nothing to do with, like, attacking white people. It's just that, you know, the majority of shareholders and corporation owners are some old white man who doesn't know anything about the world, or at least, you know, the best way to put it, he doesn't know anything about what people want when it comes to their product, because they're so out of touch with their customers and the people that actually buy their product. They don't give a shit when they say throw loot boxes in. No, I don't care if your company's going downhill and the game is losing players. Add loot boxes. I want my fucking money, you know? I mean, or is it Bethesda that wants their, like, maybe it is Bethesda. Maybe it's not even a shareholder and it's fucking Bethesda that wants their fucking money. Maybe it's not even ZeniMax that's fucking all this up, you know? If they had so many studios behind this, including ZeniMax, the people behind Elder Scrolls Online, you know, that was my main thing. I figured since the ZeniMax Studios, Elder Scrolls Online, Bethesda, Elder Scrolls, ZeniMax Studios, Elder Scrolls Online, Fallout 76. I figured, you know, somewhere along the line they'd be able to figure that shit out, or at least, you know, they were actually working with all those other studios outside of probably, hey, does this look right? No, you have to do it like this. That's probably the most that the other studios did. You know, they gave them, like, a phone call or something, or, like, asked them questions. I can't. Like, somebody did a montage of all the studios and talked about it, and, you know, it's true. Like, even I may be defending this Bethesda right now.
The recent disturbance
I can't believe that
has been resolved.
any of those fucking studios have anything to fucking do with it. They have too much experience, too many good games, too many fucking titles that are not that horrible under their belt. Or maybe the engine is really just that bad, you know? And that's the thing. Maybe we just need to accept that this engine is getting too old. I understand engines can be updated. We've been using some of the same engines for I don't even know how long. Like some of them, it's been ages that we've been using some of these engines, and they're just updated versions of the engines. I understand that, but, you know, sometimes engines reach their limit. That's one thing, though. Some of them do reach their limit with what they can do. I mean, unless they're willing to completely modify the entire thing, and in which case that, I guess, costs the most amount of money compared to just, doing what Bethesda did and added floor lighting, you know? Or a Instagram filter, even. Because that's like the only two things I can really notice. Or making everything blurry at a distance, like you have really shitty vision for some fucking reason, because your character must have been blinded by the nuclear bombs or something. Maybe they were watching them through a television screen or in the vault. I don't know. Either way, you know, it's a shame. It's just another shame, and I thought I already had my worst game of the year. But there's still time. There's still, how much time do we have? We still have, I don't even know if any more games are coming out. But there's still time, you know? There's still time for a AAA publisher to release a horrible game before, you know? There's still time for you, Bethesda. My advice, which probably doesn't matter, is add fucking, what is single-player servers, fucking mods, allow modders to just go crazy, allow modders to do whatever the fuck they want, you know, sex mods, all that, nude mods, all that shit that happens when you let modders do whatever the fuck they want, modifying the landscape, fucking weapons, blah blah blah, but only in private or friends-only servers allow those type of mods. See, now I understand it might take you a little bit more work in order to make it so that, you know, doing the programming so you can only mod specific parts outside of online completely, you know, it might be a little bit more work to do that. And maybe that's why you guys don't want mods yet, because you don't want anyone getting offended, because that's like what we live in now. We live in an age of fucking, let's make sure no one gets offended. We gotta make sure everyone's fucking happy all the goddamn time while they're using our service, or else, you know, or the corporations need to make their fucking money, like one of the goddamn two. It's just ass. It's ass. It's ass. Loads of ass. More ass than fucking. And I'm not even gonna say that bitch's name because I don't want to give her more fucking publicity than she already got. She got a bitch got a TV show. Doesn't need me to say her name. Yeah, you know. So that's the best way to put it. Yeah, I guess I'll leave off there. I think I've already said I'm gonna leave off 3 times, but I'm really done now. I just fucking wish that, you know, they were given more time, maybe. I'm gonna leave it on a shareholder is very greedy at Bethesda right now, and he wants to cash in on everything. He wants to cash in on goodwill, as much money, and that's what it is. They couldn't wait for Starfield or what's the name? Elder Scrolls 6, because they'd probably figure putting microtransactions and loot boxes into those games is going to be a pain in the ass. So some shareholder over at ZeniMax was like, I want my live service. Yeah, we got a list of No, they don't think they have a list. I think Elder Scrolls Online might be their only one outside of mobiles, you know? I don't know how many live services they have, but yeah. Some shareholders probably just like, I don't want to have enough money, you know? I have billions of dollars, but that's not enough, you know? I could fund... I shouldn't even reference that because it's gonna offend... You know what? No, fuck that. That's the thing. I don't give a shit. I'm not left or right. I'm in the middle. That's the best way to put it. So I don't want anybody thinking I'm leftist or righty when I say this, you know? I don't want anybody getting offended and thinking, oh, you're a rightist, blah, 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 you support Trump, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, no. Some of these shareholders could probably fund Trump's $5 billion wall, you know? And there are potholes in my city that I've been running over for fucking years. Years. And this guy wants to make fucking wall for $5 fucking billion. Meanwhile, my fucking ass has to fucking